What's up guys, my name is Cherno. We are back after a little bit of a break, taking a look at some more of the latest games. Now last video sure was controversial. Wasn't my intention to hurt anyone with the video that I made, but of course I like to be truthful about my thoughts. If I'm looking at a game thinking it doesn't look very good because of these reasons, I'm going to say that. I'm not going to hide behind some kind of mask because I'm making these videos for fun ultimately, and also they're just some guy's opinion on the internet. You shouldn't take it so seriously. However, because a lot of people took this as an attack against the Xbox community, and honestly, because the last two games that we've looked at that are running on the Xbox Series X, which was Halo and then also, of course, Dirt 5, I think it's only fair to try and get Xbox to redeem themselves. Now, first of all, I know these are multi-platform games. That's not the point. The point is it's being advertised as an Xbox Series X game. Here's a gameplay trailer from this game running on the Xbox Series X. So, of course, I'm going to look at it that way. The fact that it's multi-platform doesn't matter. If I saw a multi-platform game running on the PS5 and it looked crap, well, then why does it look bad on the PS5? Why? That's bad. Anyway, to keep this fair, because usually I react to suggestions from you guys, I sent out this little tweet. What is the best looking Xbox game that I can react to? Link me a video. Now probably since I loaded this page, more people have replied. This is kind of a mixed bag. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, you should, GT7, there's a whole healthy amount of memes, so thank you for that. Everything is third party. Scorn, a lot of people seem to be mentioning Scorn. There's also Hellblade, and then there's Scorn again, and then Medium, and then Gears 5, and then Scorn again. So I think we're gonna look at Scorn today. However, if this is somehow going to end badly, then the top comment on this video better be an Xbox Series X game that I can look at. It doesn't have to be exclusive. As far as I know, there are no exclusives, I might be wrong though, that will show just the most positive Xbox Series X experience, because I want it to be good. I have no interest in making it. Okay, enough. Let's dive into the video. This guy, this kind of ghost pumpkin person, let's look at his link. Okay. Scorn gameplay trailer. Game footage captured on Xbox Series X hardware. This build is a work in progress, performance and content subject to change. Okay, work in progress. It's how I treat any of these games if they're not released yet. Giving me a bit of a Doom vibe. I'm loving the atmosphere and all of the particles here. This already looks good, by the way. This already looks better than both Halo and Dirt 5 combined. Oh, look at that fleshy, organic kind of matter material. I love that kind of stuff. That stuff is not very easy to actually create. Animation looks pretty organic as well. Ugh. Okay, I can breathe a sigh of relief because this looks good. Is that kind of, there almost feels like there's a bit of film grain or some kind of noise just on this, and I kind of dig it. It looks really cool. Now, the technical side of me wants to think that maybe this is some kind of noise as a result of either ray tracing or certain other kind of approximations of lighting algorithms. It doesn't really look like an approximation error to me, or, the noise that you get as a result of not like passing everything over a denoising filter or something to clean up the image. I love the aesthetic of it though, so it could be deliberate, but either way, it looks amazing. Because they are rendering some kind of volumetric fog across areas where I see noise. No, this is great. This almost, some of the lighting that they have going on over here, like you can kind of see it in the background, I guess combined with the film grain look, like this area here almost looks photorealistic to me. So that's a great sign. As far as I know, the Xbox Series X should like be heavy on ray tracing, or I think it's got like a good set, I guess, of ray tracing hardware. So I might be wrong, but I guess I should expect to see ray tracing in the highest end Xbox Series X games. Love that specular kind of glimmer. What a great atmosphere. I love the ambience as well. Oh, let's take a look at that frame real quick. Alright, go back a few frames. This video is going so well. Alright, so what we have here is what looks like an extremely low resolution texture image. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that would have been a texture, but it clearly is a texture. You can see they're clearly rendering it on a quad. So particle effects in a lot of cases are rendered on like 2D quads, basically 2D rectangles. In 3D space still, but, you know, kind of as a 2D billboard when it's facing the camera. And you can clearly see where the actual geometry ends because the texture is kind of trying to go past the bounds of the geometry. That looks pretty bad. I mean, it's okay, because it's you wouldn't probably see this unless you pause it, but this looks nice. I'm not sure what happened here. This is odd. Keep in mind this is in development footage. It's possible that an artist just slapped together a quick little particle effect and then is gonna go back to it later and then refine it. I hope they don't forget about that. But you know, in the moment, obviously, before I paused it, it looked nice. Well, should we see if it happened again? I don't know if I'm nitpicking now, but I'm more just curious, you know. Was this the second time? No. Okay, this one actually, oh. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think what's going on here, and this is kind of hilarious, and I'm sure this is a placeholder, but this looks like a muzzle flash effect. Like, it looks like a muzzle flash from a gun that is actually being shot, like it's a side view of a gun, and it's being shot that way, and then this is the muzzle, this is where the muzzle kind of ends, right? And then this is the explosion, the muzzle flash that comes out of that, and you can see it very much emphasized here. So it's kind of like a side-on muzzle flash effect. This is probably a placeholder, but that's funny. That's cool. Yeah, beautiful atmosphere. Beautiful. I love the colors as well. It's not quite going for a photorealistic vibe, I think. I mean, I'm not sure what the intention is, but it feels like it's not, and I just love the aesthetic and the color grading and just everything. It looks really smooth. Is this a 60 FPS video? Yeah, sure is. Yeah, beautiful. 60 FPS game as well. I assume it's running at 60 FPS. I haven't looked at anything that would suggest if it's 30 or 60, but this is clearly captured at 60. You can feel it. Yeah, really cool environment. Oh, I love the organic feel of everything, you know? Just even the gun reload and all of, oh, this is really cool. What's the deal with this game? Is this an exclusive? Okay, it's in development for Xbox Series X and PC. Okay, PC is my preferred platform anyway, so I might pick this up for a PC. I don't think I'll be getting a next-gen console anytime soon. They're sold out for like the next 6 months. Oh, yeah. Based on like some of the tweets that tweeted this video at me, they were saying that it looks a little bit gross, and I guess I kind of get that because of the organic vibe, but I'm loving this. This is really cool. And the sound effects feel very organic as well. It's like you're walking on flesh or something, which I guess sounds a bit gross when you say it that way, but it's really cool. I love this. I like the particles floating around. Oh, look at that as well. Yeah, really cool. It's almost like they're, you know, in a kind of zero gravity situation, but I guess they're just very light. So they're floating. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. We saw the character's foot there. Let's see if I can pause on that. A minute. There we go. Oh, interesting. Almost just looks like an exposed, like he's got no skin. Just exposed muscles, and you can see some bones. Kind of translucent skin. No, this is great. I'm not grossed out at all. I'm just fascinated by everything. Like, from a technical point of view, this is amazing. This is great. It's a nice outline effect. Let's look at the hand. There's so much mystery about this character as well. I mean, I didn't see the original gameplay trailer or anything. You can see that motion blur as well. I didn't see the original, like, reveal trailer, I guess, so I don't know anything about the story or the setting or anything, but that's kind of good, I think, the mystery is here. Look at those shadows. Man, they're looking good. Wonder if they're ray traced. They're looking great. Yeah, really, really nice. I have a feeling they might be ray traced. They just look great. Oh, the self-shadowing as well is beautiful. And look at the resolution of these textures here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I expect to see in the next generation. Not like whatever was going on with that Dirt 5 video or Halo or whatever. This is top class. And I could not care less if it was running on a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox. I care about this as an actual game. Just looking at the hands here and just... Oh, man. The lighting work is so good as well, right? Like, the mix of shadows and self-shadows and, like, the softness of them and the ambient occlusion and this kind of motion blur and the grain that you can see as well. It just gives you that really high-quality movie vibe, not to mention, like, the depth of field, and it looks like... Now, those might just be video kind of encoding artifacts, but I almost thought I saw some grain there as well, which there might be as well. It's hard to tell with the video, because it is moving, though, the grain. So it probably is grain. I'm going to go ahead and say that it is grain. It's like a little post-processing filter or something. I love the light. I love the volumetric kind of lights, you know? Because of the smoke, and you can see the light, of course, like, you know, in the smoke and in the thick kind of... Well, I'm saying smoke, but it's kind of like a fog, I guess, or a mist. I love the fade out of the outline effect. Ooh, I need to watch that. Such a cool environment. Look at that. That almost looked like a painting. Like a matte painting or something. That's so cool. You don't see many, like, organic matter kind of games, right? I can't think of anything that quite does this aesthetic, and especially not this well. Maybe because, like, you know, rendering organic matter, I keep saying organic matter, but whatever you want to call it, rendering that kind of stuff is not easy in a convincing way like this game has done. Oh man. Oh. Look at the detail on the floor as well. Oh. I am 0% grossed out at the moment. I'm just in awe. Look at that depth of field, the movement of the little monster or creature or whatever in the background. Ooh, yellow kind of spray. My next question is more or less, is the whole game like this? Because, I mean, it's really cool, but obviously I would expect something else. So I almost want to see this game show another area or something that is not this kind of one level. Not because I think they can't do anything, but because because I just want to see how they approach something that maybe has natural light. Because obviously this is all kind of enclosed. There's no natural light here. I want to see like an outdoor environment. Is that another gun or another weapon? Oh man, look at that. Oh, he took that one. Huh, that's cool. It's like a little mix and match thing. I don't know if that was like the magazine with the ammo in it or something. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't really seen him. I don't know if this is a gun or not. I don't think he's shot it, has he? He definitely like did something to an enemy from it. I guess he has shot it, actually. No, sorry. Can't believe I said that. We were like, you know, looking at the muzzle flashes earlier. Well, I don't think he shot it. Silly Cherno. I just remember him doing the thing to it, and this as well. Oh, I love how dark it is. It's cool. Surprised the video compression is doing so well. I guess it is like 4K 60 video. YouTube tends to, you know, keep those pretty high bitrate. Oh, that's, yeah, this is beautiful, that area there. I want to quickly mention something. You see how this looks good no matter where you are? It doesn't matter if you're in the darkness. It doesn't matter if you're in shadow. This looks great no matter where you are. This is what I'm talking about, the whole Halo Infinite thing. Your game should look good in shadow. If your game does not look good in shadow, then there's a problem with your approach. It's not because a game cannot physically look good in shadow, right? This game looks great no matter where you are. There are definitely areas here that we've seen that are not 100% lit, right? There are areas that are in shadow, but it just looks good. It just looks good no matter where you are. I mean, like, I did notice that there's a lot of specular highlights no matter where you are, but again, that doesn't necessarily mean, you can still get away with doing that stuff in shadow. It's just that it's more of an art direction approach, you know? More of a technical art approach, I could say. And the areas that are lit by some kind of light, those feel enhanced, and they feel like, you know, the little cherry on top, but the rest of the game still looks great. How dark that is. Like, where's the light coming from here? You know, it doesn't look like it is, but it still looks great, and you can still see the specular highlights. And this looks great as well. I love the depth of field. Oh, I love the sound. The sound effects are great. And that kind of, the deep rumble in the atmosphere and the ambience, you know, the sound, I mean. So nice. So nice. I want to leave my headphones on for this, actually. Wonder what's happening here. That gun, like, reload animation or whatever gets me every time. It's so cool. Oh, that was cool. Kind of let out some steam there. Because it does look like it's, almost looks like some kind of engine. A car engine. You can see the steam kind of coming out here. That's really cool. Yeah, really unique feeling vibe here, I get. Oh, man. Looks like he might actually come into a larger area or outside, and of course it's going to end soon. I like how that other thing gets kind of squished a little bit. We're gonna like die here. Maybe not. Oh man, look at all this. I just love the feel. Oh, look at all that. Ooh, Unreal Engine. Cool. That was amazing. That was so good. This is I'm so happy right now. I mean, honestly, there were moments in this trailer where I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to shut up and just watch it. There were moments that pulled me in so much that I almost forgot that I was actually making a reaction video. I just felt like I was just immersed in it completely. And that is what I want to see. This kind of level of quality and just next gen-ness. I don't want to use the term next gen because of course we do have like PC as a platform that is kind of there's no such thing as a next gen kind of, you know, game, I guess. It's just like graphics and just games in general are just generally getting better and better and better. But this, as far as like looking at stuff that is available on consoles and not just on PC, this is definitely the best looking Xbox game I've seen. I would put it right up there with the best PS5 games that we've seen as well. This does not look worse to me than any of the PlayStation 5 games we've looked at, and that makes me very happy because I feel bad for making Xbox fans feel like there's nothing good on their platform, because this is fantastic. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this because I want to see, as I mentioned, some other environments, maybe something outside if I don't know if it exists in this game, but if there's going to be another kind of demo like this, then I'm definitely going to be on top of it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Did you like this as much as I did? Do you think there's something even better looking for the Xbox Series X? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video if you did enjoy it. Tell me what you want me to take a look at next, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.